do something a little different today for this last segment. As you know, I don't cover politics. I intentionally don't like talking about politics because it's not fun. I mean, it's divisive. People argue. There are 1,001 other people that are covering politics better than I am, so I don't do it. Every once in a blue moon, there will be some silly political stories that jump into the odd news landscape, and so I'll talk about those and have a laugh. And I try not to overly show a bias or anything because that's not what this is about. Apparently, it seems 2020 has gifted us with what has to be the oddest story of them all. I mean, we have a couple months left, but I just don't know if this can be topped. And it so happens to be political, so you'll have to forgive me. You've all heard it by now. You already know. You already know that in their, I guess, concession speech, wrap-up speech, post-election speech, the Trump legal team, and again, in all sincerity, I'm not picking on any candidate or any president or anything, but this is truth. The legal team booked their conference at the Four Seasons Landscaping Company, which is in the outskirts of Pennsylvania, next to an adult toy store. The challenge with trying to be funny when talking about the news is truth is stranger than fiction. There is no joke that one can make that would be funnier than the truth of the situation. That really happened. And where I get baffled is who did that? Why? And if you messed up, you know, one of the best things you can do if you make a mistake, just fess up and be like, hey, yo, man, I messed this up. Let's fix it and make it better. I still don't know after reading numerous stories if it was intended. Some people are now saying it was intended. I think an intern somewhere that was probably getting underpaid and tasked to book a place maybe made a mistake. But how do you, okay, so say you call this place up, right? Hey, Four Seasons. They're like, yeah. Did they answer the phones? Four Seasons Landscaping? You know, that would be your first tip off. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe this isn't the hotel chain. I don't know. If I called our local landscaping and say, hey, I want to hold a press conference there, it would just be some dude. He'd be like, what? And it would be obvious it wasn't a hotel. I guess my favorite part of the whole thing is they went through with it. There's pictures. You have some powerful legal team representing the president of the United States standing in essentially a backlot garage, again, next to an adult bookstore. And so I wish I was a funny enough comedian or had enough thought to make something funny out of this, but it is already too funny as is. And I'm sorry, folks. There's nothing more I can say. There's nothing more I can do to make this any funnier than it already is. But if you would like to support Four Seasons Landscaping, they are now selling merchandise. You can buy a t-shirt.